So, is there anybody in the group that know how to do doors already? Besides DJ Marcus, I know you're not doing.
Me and Marcus, DJ Marcus, do not know how to do doors. We don't know how to do anything.
Okay. All
Mark is
right,
still trying to figure out how to put in a cube.
all right. So, yeah, I did the sliding doors. I know for sure. So, okay, we're gonna do.
I need you to back up a few steps.
All right. So what we'll do is, I'm starting from scratch. If y'all already have your doors, just follow along with me. I'm gonna grab a game object, which is cube. Rainius.
I can barely hear you, Dub. I don't know why.
You can barely hear me. Can everybody hear me good?
I can hear you.
I can hear
I
me.
can hear him. Marcus, right click on his name and turn up his user volume.
All right. So what I used to do, we'll go to align.
Oh yeah, I remember from one time. Yeah, we was in Discord. I had to turn Dub down. I just remember that.
Not I was too damn loud. I'm gonna try to get this right in front of our VRC world, so we can see it. Okay. All right. Oh shoot. Let me just turn that. Hold on. All right. So this will be a door. You can grab your scale tool. Go up a little bit. Drag it up. Yep. Okay, that'll be one door. Okay. Make sure everything's centered. Okay.
So what did you click on the side there? So can you please, whatever you're clicking, can you just tell us what you're clicking, please?
Okay, all right. So what I don't think I did, I just I had made sure that the cube was centered. So I just went to my rotation, make sure everything on 0 because it came up kind of funny.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So make sure that it's leveled. It's leveled. All right. All right. Now I'm gonna duplicate it with Control D. Make another door. Okay. All right. So with this, when you got both of your game objects as your doors, right? You will go into your hierarchy. You will right click, go to game object. No, create empty. We're gonna name this door. You can name that door. Name it doors. Okay. All right. Okay. Everybody got their game object? You know, named it?
I'm just following along with you. I'm just watching you, and then I'll do it after I do the video. Like I'll watch the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, all right. What we'll do now, we'll drag them 2 doors and 2 game objects into that game object. Okay. All right. So when you click on the game object, you got both doors highlighted. Okay. All right. And now we would go to animation. So you go to Windows. You go to animation and click on animation, and it should pop up. I drag my animation down here at the bottom. So if it's up here, I just take it, drag it, put it down in by console. Okay. All right. And now I need to get a pivot. So now I need a pivot. So I'm gonna go game object. I'm gonna go create empty again, and I'm gonna drag it. Try to center it with the door. I'm sure I heard y'all already got y'all pivots already set up. Okay. So we gotta get close to this thing. Make sure we on it. Okay. So that'll be one game object for me. That's one pivot. And then I'm duplicate it and put that one on this side of the door. Okay. All right. I'm gonna grab both of them. This is okay. All right. Grab both of them. Kind of slide it down a little bit. Center it. All right. So now I will name this. Let me rename it. Left pivot. Okay, and I will name this one right pivot. Okay. Then I grab my left door, drag that into my left pivot. Okay, got that. And then I grab my right door, drag that into the right pivot. So now you got the swinging door.
Oh.
Swinging door like that. Okay. Let's make sure both of them swing. Okay, we good. All right. So once you got that set up, we will go to doors. We have both doors highlighted. And now we'll go to the animation. All right, you create an animation. Go to create. We will call this double doors. Okay. And now
Quick
when you
question. Inside of doors, is there anything inside of that doors game object?
yeah. Oh shit, is he saying? Oh, my bad. All right, so this
It's
what
all
you do,
good.
y'all.
I know.
Yeah, that's what you do. After
I
you do
know.
your pivots, you grab that and put them in the doors. Absolutely. All right. Y'all got that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now they highlighted. All right. Okay. All right. So we still should. Okay. So now when you're in the animation, click on record and you click on your left pivot. What you would do, make sure you have the circle tool on, the rotation tool. You hold down control, grab the green rotator and click like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clicks. All right. Oh, it might be less or more with y'all. Just open it up. Okay. Once you're done that one, click on your right pivot and do the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now that's door open. All right. That's your open animation. After you done that, you go down to your animation. You see these 3 dots down here that I made? You click on it one time. It'll highlight. Okay. You see this next little notch over. The notch number 1. You want to take your cursor, click on it. Make sure that white line move. Once you got that, you're going to hold control You're going to click on your keyboard the letter C, and then you're going to keep holding Control and click on V, and they're going to copy and they're going to paste it. Y'all get that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So once you got that, you see where you got double doors right here in this Dropbox.
Hey, really quick before you do that, can you click the play button so we can see what will happen?
All right. Ain't nothing gonna happen when you do that. So it's just a little short, quick animation. Something real simple.
Is it because the starting point wasn't at 0?
I think so. I really don't know why it does that. Like it really ain't showing you that animation. Um, and now once you get that at that point right there, you click that Dropbox. You create a new clip, and we're gonna name this clip "Doors Close." Okay. Now your door should have closed up. Okay. All right. And now we hit the record button. So we're gonna do that same process over again that we just did. Except this time we only gonna do like we're gonna rotate it like 2 clicks. So we're gonna take the left. Ooh, wait up. We're gonna click. Make sure you click on the left one. Then you hold Control. Click 1, 2, and now we're gonna close it. 1, 2. Close it back. That's the your left pivot door. Then you click on your right pivot. Do the same thing. Open it up by 2 clicks. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, that animation done. All right, so now you're gonna click down here. Click on these 3 buttons. Make sure they're highlighted. All right, and then 1 notch over. Control C, which is copy. Hold Control V, which is paste. All right. After you got that, let's turn off the recording. And then go to your project. Okay. Now you done made it into the project. Here go your animations. You got your animation and you got your animation controller right here. You're gonna click on door close or door open. It don't matter which one. You want to turn off loop time. If you do not turn off loop time, then you will see that animation that we couldn't see at first. You go in there, the door just gonna be doing that one animation. All right, so we gotta turn that off. Then you click on the double doors open and click that off. Okay. All right. So now click on doors on your game object. You'll see your animator. You can do this 2 ways. You could click right here in your inspector, double click right there, it'll pull it up, or you could double click right here, and then pull this up, pull your animation up. Now just drag your little animation down. Can everybody see that? Is it too small? Do I need to make that bigger? I'll make it bigger. Hold on. All right, just kind of line it up. It ain't gotta be neat. So what you want to do is door close should be at the bottom. You're gonna right click on door close. That menu gonna pop up. You click on set as layer default state. The reason you want to do that because when you go into your world, you want your doors to be closed. If you keep it right here, when you go into your doors will be open. So we're gonna start off with the doors closed. All right. So after you've done that, you right click on door close again. Make transaction. Right click. No, left click on the double doors at the top, and it should stick like that. Okay, and now you do the same thing with the double doors. You make the same transaction, make transition, and click right there. All right. Now, before we do anything else, we got to come over here to the side. If you see layers and perimeters, make sure you click on perimeters. You click this little drop down button. You go to bull. Now we're going to name this is open. Okay. Now, if you're going to have multiple doors in your project, make sure this name right here is different every time. Don't have the same name for every door. Okay. All right. So once you got that, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to this first line with the arrow going up to double doors. We're gonna click on it one time. It's gonna highlight blue. Over here in the inspector, you're gonna see settings. Hit that drop box. Okay. Step number one, when you hit settings, uncheck that check mark right there at the top. Has exit time. We want that empty. Okay. The next thing you will want to change is this source right here where it say none. You want to switch that to next state. Okay. And the only thing I usually play around with is this right here is this 0.25, the duration. This determine how fast or how slow you want the doors to open up. So I say like a good slow opening door, like an elevator or something. I usually do about 8. But if you just want once you get to the door, just open up. The 0.25 is perfect. Okay. So as right now, we just keep. I'm gonna let y'all play with that. So, but we're gonna keep it at the default right now. Okay. All right. After you do that, you go down to this plus sign. At this, when it say the list is empty, click that plus sign. The arrow that's going up to double doors, we want that to be true. Okay. So that's gonna stay as it is. All right. So we're gonna do now. We're gonna click on the arrow going down, and we're gonna do the same exact thing we just did. So we're gonna uncheck that check mark. We're gonna go right here to none. Next state, and right here when you hit this plus, you're gonna hit that drop down to say true, and we're gonna make that false. Okay. So when you out the collider, it closed. Okay. All right. Now this the part where you always should test. You know what I'm saying? When you get right here, just to see if the doors work, because you don't want to put in the next step and the doors don't even work. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is press the play button. We're gonna go in there and test. Pretty a little slow. All right. All right. So we at the door. So this how you would test. You hold your tab button. Hold your tab button. And if you got your animator down here at the bottom, like down here, you see this little button you ready where it say is open. You click that, it gonna open. All right. You click it again, it gonna shut. So that let me know that animation worked. Okay. All right. So we exit out. All right. Now we back in our scene. Okay. All right. Since that worked, the second part of the animation we got to do. All right, Kip, do you have the scripts already in here in the chat?
Yeah, they're in the they're over in the chat. If you look right above the channel we're in, click on the little chat bubble. A bubble's gonna come over here to the right, and then just scroll up just a little bit. You'll see 3 three scripts in there.
Okay, I'm just gonna copy and paste it from one of my old
The one at
freaking.
the two at the top are network doors that work either off a button or off of a collider zone, and the one at the bottom is the collider, the trigger collider zone as well. But it's
Okay,
local. But it's a local one.
okay, all right. So don't matter if it's local or if it's global, it's gonna work. Okay, so I got the script I got right now is the global one, so everybody see the doors open up. So when you when you grab that script, all right. So now what we'll do is we're gonna click on your game options object, which is doors. Highlight both doors. What we're gonna do right now is add a component to this door, and we gonna wait. Okay, we're gonna put a udon behavior on that door. No, 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 no. Disregard that, y'all. Delete that. Uh, okay. This is what we do. We right click on doors. Okay. Then we go to game object, the 3D object. So in this case, you can either do a spear, you could do a cube. This is just gonna be your trigger point. I like doing spears. If it's an open space, like if your door got an open space where you can walk to it sideways from the side and front, I see it's best to do a spear. If you can only open the doors by walking directly to the doors, you can do a cube. Okay, so for demonstration, we'll do a spear. All right, so we bring the spear in. This is gonna be a trigger zone. Okay, we're gonna name this spear trigger. Okay, all right. Now, if you can, grab your scale tool. We're gonna make this. We're gonna make this big. Make sure it's covering up the door. It's covering up a good margin. Okay. So when you get to this point, make sure just turn the mesh render off. When you turn that off, make it invincible. All right. And then we go down to our spirit collider. Hit the three dot things right there. And now you can see your spirit again. Okay. You can see the collider. Now we're gonna click. Make sure you click is trigger every time. If it don't work, make sure you got that checked. Cause be a lot of times where you go in there, you're gonna bump into the door, you're gonna be like, what's going on? Majority of the time it's gonna be this not triggered. Okay. Alright. So once we get that, now on your trigger, not on the doors what I was about to do. On your trigger. Now we add component. Now we add a udon behavior. Okay. This is how I like to do my udon behaviors. I like to right click, go down to the bottom in your asset or wherever you want to put that script at. Right click, go to create, go to VR chat, go to udon, go to udon graph program asset. They're gonna bring your udon script up. All right. So we're gonna name this trigger. Okay. Now we can open it up. Okay. So what you want to do now is grab that script that's in the chat. You either could grab the local one or the global one. Try not to grab the push button one, because that ain't what I'm doing right now. So make sure that it's one of them too. Okay, and when you get that, you can paste it or whatever up in there. Okay. So what make this script work is we're gonna make this work is you go to your animator down here. Whatever you typed in that bull, if you typed ears open, it could be cat, it could be dog, whatever you type in there, you gotta type it right in here in this name right here at the top. And it gotta be spelled identical the same. All right. It's open. Then you scroll down. You do the same for this one. Okay. All right. And once you got that, you hit compile. Should be good to go. All right. Now we're gonna go back to our project. We're gonna go back to the scene. If you click on up here at the top, you'll take it right back to your scene. Okay. All right. So now what we want to do is click on your game object, which is doors. We'll click on trigger and hit the trigger. We're gonna take that udon behavior that we made, that we created. We're gonna drag it into the program source. Okay. Once you got it in the program source, now this could be kind of tricky. You see where your door is at. What you want to do, don't click on it. You want to click and hold. Because if you click on it, it's gonna take this away. So what you do, you just click and hold and drag. Drag that into there. Okay. All right. And if it's done correctly, we hit the play mode. And when you walk into it, doors should open. When you walk out, doors should shut. Okay. You get open.
Nice.
Uh, you got to shut. Okay. All right. Let me see. Let me go back to the animator. I forgot how we do that. Let me see something. Go to yeah. Let me go back to the animator. All right, let me see if I could click on it. All right. I'm gonna see if I could change this. So let's go 8. And then click on here. Let's go 8. All right. Now let's see, did that would that make it open up a little slower? You see they open up a little slower? Yeah. See when you just play with that number?
Mm.
Okay. Yep. So that's basically it. That's it.
Okay.
Exit play mode. And that's how you open your doors. Like that. Everybody get it? Y'all comfortable with it?
Yep. After I
Do
do
we
it a
need
thousand times.
do we need to do it again?
No.
Yeah, you got that. All right. So yeah, as simple as that. Everything be straight. Just follow them steps.
All right. Thank you, Dub.
You welcome. You welcome. Definitely welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, you welcome. You